My budget and I had a talk, and these are the 26 things that did not make the cut in 2026. Now, don't worry, this is not about deprivation or not ever enjoying life again. It's about me finally admitting that half of my purchase are just bad decisions made with really good marketing.
Marketing, super.
Also, have you hit the thumbs up button yet? Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Maybe do that right now. It's free, it's totally free. Let's go. Duplicate kitchen tools. Now, I don't need 3 tools to do the same job. Like, why? Okay, that's a Wilson and that's cheaper. This one goes. But I do need a little guy and a bigger guy, yes. Now, I've been paring down my duplicate tools in the kitchen and things that I don't really want for a while now. So I'm gonna get rid of a couple right now. I'll do, I think this actually is a garlic chopper. I don't want that, that goes. And I do have this, which is actually really nice. It goes on the side of a pot when you're cooking or whatever, and it goes, I don't use it. I don't pull it out and use it. I just use like a mini little plate. So it just sits in the cabinet taking up space. And some people, minimal mom, yes, clutterbug, might be freaking out over the amount of spatulas that I have.
For all your spatula needs. Spatula City! Spatula City!
Do you know how many scenarios I have used every single spatula in one cooking session? A lot. And you know what else I'm gonna keep? Those scissors, those scissors, those scissors, those scissors, and those scissors. As far as I'm concerned, you can never have too many kitchen shears. And I think I have, oh, yep, one in the sink and one in the dishwasher right now, because that's how often I use these. Somehow I have convinced myself that a new water bottle will make me more hydrated, a better person, motivated, emotionally stable.
Dream or no dream?
Dream.
Spoiler, it does not. It is all about habits. And obviously, I already own enough water bottles to survive a minor apocalypse. And what's really hilarious is I've already decluttered all of these. These are the ones I actually use and love and will not get rid of. Oh, nope, I'm gonna get rid of that one. This glass one. Whose idea was it to do glass water bottles and also glass straws? Did you see the video of the girl who used a glass straw and ended up in the hospital because it broke and she swallowed it? Did you see that? That's it. That's a no from me, dog. I already know they're coming. You're gonna say, get rid of the plastic water bottles. I can't, and here's why. These are the water bottles that fit into bike cages, cycling cages, mountain bike, road bike. I'm a cyclist. My whole family are cyclists. We have to have these. And no, I don't have a problem. You have a problem. I'm not gonna buy new socks in 2026. These are only my road cycling socks.
Master has given Dobby a sock.
These aren't my gym socks. These aren't my trail running socks. These aren't my mountain biking socks, which are different socks. Clearly, I do not need any more. Extra mugs. How many Christmas mugs did you collect over the holidays? How many? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't need another mug with like a seasonal quote or like main character energy. You only drink 1 cup at a time, right? And I'm not drinking 5 cups of hot chocolate in a day. That's kind of insane. So all I really need is like 1 per person in the house, and then we're good. And right now I only have 5 people in the house. I have no need for more than 5 mugs. Subscriptions, I forget to use. I do use streaming services, okay, let's be clear. However, when you add all of them up per month, we're paying how much? How much per month? And we don't even have the time to watch them all. On January 31st, I'm doing a review, and any app I did not open and use, any subscription I did not open and use goes out the door. It's gone, baby. I'm not gonna buy new hats. Now, to be fair, a lot of these were given to me. That was given to me, that was swag for a race. So was that one. So was that one. This one's awesome because look, it says ride or die on it. That one was given to me. I may get rid of that one. What do we think of that one? Oh, I don't hate it actually. Oh man, now I don't know. I was given the Papado hat. Like how do I get rid of these? I don't know. But I'm not gonna buy more. That's the real trick. No more hats will stay.
I'll stay.
Ho ho buddy. How about backup pantry staples? I mean, like, I have this backup bread flour in addition to my all-purpose flour, but I have this backup bread flour just in case I run out of this backup bread flour, just in case I run out of my all-purpose flour. I mean, I have tons of dried beans, so I have my fresh ones that I've already soaked, and then I have these backup ones, but then I have these backup ones in case I run out of these backup ones. Need hot chocolate? Don't worry, I have backups. Question, am I actually stocking up, or am I curating a museum of expired foods? I wanna be super careful about not leaning into like the hoarding of food instead of just being prepared. However, I don't consider backup chocolates to be excessive in any way. Hyper specialized fitness equipment. Listen, I'm on this Peloton 4 days a week, and I run on this treadmill a good amount in the winter time. So clearly I'm not allergic to sweat or fitness equipment. But what I don't like are these highly individualized sports tools like a Thigh Master, like the little bitty step up machine. Do you remember that like squat? What was it? Squat blaster? What was that thing? Okay, like that thing. You see that thing? Why do that when you can just do a squat? And I love a good set of dumbbells. I got this kit from Costco several years ago, 2 years ago, for under $200. You don't need adjustable ones. You don't need a special squat rack when you can just get a dumbbell and do a squat. But tell me what you think. Rowing machine. I'm tempted. I don't know how much I'd use it. Maybe that's like, it takes up so much room. Also, if you are on Peloton, come find me. I'm Frugal Fit Mom on Peloton, and maybe we'll do a ride together, yeah? Well, I'm not going to spend money on one-time single-use gadgets to protect my health. What I am serious about is protecting my family. That's why I'm partnering with Fabric by Gerber Life in today's video. Fabric by Gerber Life is term life insurance you can get done right here, right now. You could be covered from your couch in under 10 minutes, no health exam required. Listen, if you have anybody relying on your income, a partner, a spouse, maybe you're caring for elderly parents that live in your house, kids, you need term life insurance, and Fabric is here to help. Fabric has flexible policies. You could get like $1 million in coverage for less than $1 a day. It's all online. You could literally do it right now. You could pause this video right now and do it right now. My favorite part, there's no risk. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can cancel at any time. So even though I've gotten 20-year policies in the past, like when we first started it in 2009, we did a 20-year policy. 10 years in, we were like, let's check out the rates. For us, the rates dropped, canceled the previous policy, got a new policy for 20 more years. They also have free digital wills, investment accounts to invest in your kids' future, and more, all from the comfort of your own phone. So join the thousands of parents that trust Fabric to help protect their family. You can apply today in minutes. You could click the first link in the doobly-doo below, or you could go to meetfabric.com/frugalfitmom to get started for free. That's meetfabric, M-E-E-T, fabric.com/frugalfitmom. So check that first link in the description box below. Thank you to Fabric. And the only thing you have to lose is avoiding adult responsibilities. The best thing about having older kids is that you don't need to buy toys anymore. Guess what we're not buying in 2026? Toys. My youngest is 14. We are out of it. I'm not gonna be buying pots or pans in 2026. Here's why. I have been slowly accumulating over the last 20, how long have I been married? 22 and a half years of marriage. I have all the pans I could ever want. I have all the pans. It's fantastic. Plus, what's cool about doing YouTube is companies like Hexclad will send you stuff. So they sent me a couple of pans, a knife, and I liked the Hexclad stuff so much. I did actually buy this one in 2025. This is a 13 quart stock pot. I have tested some even for YouTube for you guys. You know which ones really kind of suck? The Caraway pans, the worst. The Always pan, what an overhyped, overexpensive piece of garbage. I've had 2 Hexclad pans for almost 2 years now, and I use them every day. Like, I beat the crap out of them. They're awesome. The problem is not the planner. The problem is me. If I keep buying another planner, hoping that one of these will magically make me organized, probably never ever going to work. If planners actually worked, I would be unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable!
In 2026, I'm sticking with one, and it is going to be a combo of this device right here, which has a calendar on it. All of my appointments go here. All of my reminders go here with an alert that pings at me, and then your standard standard, basic calendar planner on paper. All these fancy planners that you can buy from all these people and all these stores, for me, they've just never worked. And I don't think it's a me issue. I don't think it's a you issue. I just think our brains don't work that way. Or at least mine doesn't. If they work for you, then fantastic. But for me, no more. Seasonal decor. Decor? How do you pronounce that? Seasonal decorations. Now, I've pared this down quite a lot over the years because mostly I don't want to store something for 11 months of the year. Storing things makes me ragey. Why do we do this? Are we trying to like buy a vibe instead of just living in the vibe, living in the house? I'm not sure, but I'm not going to pay rent for a bunch of glittery stuff to live in a closet. How about late night Amazon purchases? I keep buying things after 10 p.m. like the version of me that's half asleep has better taste than the version of me that's awake. Spoiler, she doesn't. The problem isn't that I actually do need a milk frother and a 50-foot extension cord.
You do, though.
The problem is that nothing good happens after 2 a.m. I mean 10 p.m. I mean 9 p.m. in 2026. I'm closing the app or computer and I'm going to sleep. Trendy home decor from social media. Now, I often get comments that my house is sterile or that I should have throw pillows. Here's the truth. I don't like throw pillows. These couches came with some, but when it comes time to sitting on the couch, I like to be way back here with no pillows interfering. Yes, throw pillows look beautiful. A throw blanket looks beautiful. But here's the thing, is the algorithm does not live here. I live here. The problem isn't that my house needs to be updated or anything like that. The problem is this constant pressure we get to update everything every 30 seconds or every season, just so it looks beautiful, so I can take a picture and post it online for someone to look at for 3 seconds. Gifts bought out of obligation. I just spoke with my sister-in-law and she was stressed about doing the neighbor gifts for Christmas. She's really good friends with all of her neighbors. They've lived in the same house for 11 years. You know, I get that. I've been in my house for, oh my gosh, is it 12 years now? I literally know every single person in my neighborhood. I know their names. I know their kids' names. I know what they do for work. I know everything about them. We all know each other. I told her something. I want to tell you something. So I stopped doing Christmas neighbor gifts 2 years ago. And do you know what happened? This is what happened. Nothing. Nothing happened. People still bring stuff to my house. I still get a couple of things, but way less, so I don't have to manage mugs or cookies maybe that I don't want, or like the excess chocolate around. I take that back. I do want excess chocolate around.
This is incredible. I mean, it's called chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
But literally nothing happened. We're all still friends. I still talk to everyone. No one's feelings are hurt. So I think we should all eliminate this social pressure to give a gift for the sake of giving a gift. On that note, a thoughtful, handwritten note to someone could be more meaningful than how much does this gift cost. I've received handwritten letters from some people that I've kept in a memory box because they were so thoughtful and so meaningful and meant more to me than, I mean, maybe not as much as chocolate, but pretty darn close. Stuff bought just to impress other people. Sometimes we can keep upgrading our tech or our wardrobe just to impress other people that aren't even watching us in the first place. Guess what? No one is actually keeping score. I don't want to buy things for the sake of an image that I have to maintain. That's not fun for me. I would rather do things or have things for the use of them or the pleasure of them and for no other reason. I am not going to buy new leggings in 2026. Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Are they the same brand? Stop it. These are the same brand. What is happening? These feel like the better version. Okay, I'm gonna actually donate those. They're the same brand and the same color. Well, friends, that is a little embarrassing. The point is, I do go to the gym and I like to wear leggings at the gym. And so if I can get through a week, this is good. Specialized cleaning supplies. Why do we need so many in the first place? One for glass, one for granite, one for the bar, counter, sink, pots, I don't know. At what point are all of these just the exact same product in different colored bottles? I'm sorry to tell you this, but a new spray, a new scent, a novel approach, even a sponge that looks like a happy face is not going to make you love cleaning if you don't love cleaning. I prefer Barkeeper's Friend over the pink stuff. I fell for it, you guys, and I bought it. I don't like it. It smells weird. Barkeeper's Friend works better. I actually like this gel kind. This is fabulous. As far as hand soaps, I don't care. I think these came in a multi-pack. I don't know. We're gonna use them up and then they'll be gone and it's whatever. Dish soap has to be Dawn. It has to, will not accept a substitute. Dish washer, I like the little tabby guys. Laundry soap, I love Tide. What can I say? I'm brand loyal. Outside of those, what else do we really need? I keep some vinegar, some bleach, an all-purpose, and like maybe a bathroom cleaner, like Comet or Clorox or something like that. Everything else we can pass. And guess what? I don't love the Scrub Daddy. I just like these. These are, yes, there's no happy face on them, okay? But I can cut them in half so they fit inside cups really well. They're scrubby on one side, soft on the other side. They're perfect. Event specific outfits. This is what we could do. The little black dress. It's a classic for a reason. You get one that's really nicely made, fits your body perfectly, do it up with accessories, you're set. Just happened to me recently. I was looking for a really nice dress for an award ceremony. I was online and I went to 3 malls and I even talked to a stylist trying to find this like really award ceremony appropriate dress. I ended up wearing a really beautiful dress that I already have. Also, how many events do you go to? Because I've been going to a lot more lately and I'm sure there's gonna be like weddings coming up. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Excess skincare and makeup products. At this point, I have come to realize that the miracle skincare products to help me look like I'm 20 when I'm only a couple of years from 50 are they're just lies sold us in pretty bottles. Some 10-step routine is not gonna make me 15 years younger. So a good sunscreen, that one is important. I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost at night. I use the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol in the morning. I like really nice mascara and eyeliner. I use the Naked 2 palette. It's pretty neutral. I can travel with it. I have blonde eyebrows, so if I haven't gotten them tinted at the beauty store, I have like a little e.l.f. color stick. I have a Tarte blush, and like I have a little e.l.f. powder that like just broke, just to take the shininess away. That's literally it. I found a few products that work. I'm sticking to it. I'm a little older now, and my arches have officially entered their vengeance era. And if I don't take care of them, they don't take care of me. The problem with these flip-flops that I got from Costco for $10 is not the flimsy straps. It's not the brown color scheme because I prefer black like my soul. It's the week-long plantar fasciitis flare-up that I have to deal with by wearing shoes that are cheaply made. In comparison, these flip-flops at $30 support my arches and my feet infinitely better, and then I don't have to walk around feeling like there's nails stabbing up my heels anymore. I'm not sacrificing my mobility and my healthy feet for a cute shoe, as it were. These are a standard black Chelsea boot. They've been in fashion for 15 years. They will probably continue to be in fashion. These are solid black leather, which means I can walk in the snow. They are Chacos, which means they have a rubber-proof sole, also means I can walk on the ice and snow. And because they are Chacos, they have an extremely supportive arch inside. Best part, got them half off 2 years ago. So does it mean I have fewer pairs of boots? Sure. But does it also mean that I don't have to spend every night having my husband rub out my plantar fasciitis flare-up feet? Yes. And that is a win for everybody, including my spouse. I'm not gonna buy books. No! I did not say that, scratch that. Just kidding, that's not happening. I'm not doing food delivery services. Can we talk about DoorDash for just a second? My daughter tried to work for DoorDash to earn some cash. She was like, this run, my tip is $2. She would sit during a lunch rush. The DoorDash app would say, this is a great time to DoorDash. So she would sit there for 2 hours and get 2. There's some locations that don't do a lot of it for some reason. The other part is she would see what all of the totals are on the orders. And so she would be like, did you know that someone just paid $30 to have 4 crumble cookies delivered? Now, they're expensive anyway. You could go to Crumble Cookie and pay $15. That's half. That's half the savings. On a fundamental level, this one does not make sense to me. Now, I'm not talking about food boxes. Like, I think every plate can be a great deal. I have gotten amazing deals on that over the years, and I've shown them on the channel a little bit. I just got some Factor meals for 75% off. I'm trying out this new one, Forkful. I got that one like 70% off. Like, you can get some deals, but there's a little bit of cooking involved usually, but I'm talking about DoorDash. I'm talking about someone else going to McDonald's to pick up your Diet Coke and bring it to you. That's what I'm saying. Tyler, guess how much a large fry and a large Diet Coke is at McDonald's if I DoorDash it?
5.
Okay, if I use the app, if I use the app and drive, it's $1.40. $10.
Oh.
It's 10. It's 10.
Few inches later.
$12 because I forgot the tip. I'm saying no food delivery in 2026.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
No more body sprays and lotions. I'm using these until they're gone. I actually use lotion a good amount. This one at the beach. This is my favorite thing ever. The spray, the dry shampoo, the lotion from Bath & Body Works. Ooh, that one's good. But I will not be buying any more until these are gone. We're utilizing what we have. Not buying storage containers or organizers like these things. Getting a different type of food storage container is not going to change my life. Getting more jars upon the jars I already have won't change my life. Getting more organizers when the problem is I just have too much stuff won't work. I have enough. I have a surplus because I have empty things right now. Will not be buying, just using. And I'm actually gonna test this a little bit because if I don't use them at all in 2026, they go. Last one, but probably the most important, I'm not buying anything that does not align with my financial goals. If you don't know what your financial goals are, maybe here in 2026, we can explore that a little bit. Saving for college, saving for retirement, taking an epic family trip, paying off your house, buying a new car in cash. I don't know what it is for you, but whatever it is, I want you to get there. Buying little treats and little rewards on the daily basis is actually just a barrier preventing you from getting to the life that you actually want. So for me, my husband offered to take me on a bucket list trip for my 45th birthday. Is probably my big goal. Now I'm gonna find a way to do it on a budget because that's how I roll.
Hey, that's how I roll.
I'll be using credit card rewards to pay for flights. I'm picking a place that is budget friendly in general. Do you want to hear the 3 options? Do a motorbike tour through northern Vietnam, go do a jungle adventure tour to go see Machu Picchu, which has been on my bucket list for over 10 years, or we will go hike in the Andes Mountains in Ecuador. So those are the 3 options. All of them are actually fairly inexpensive. I think the tour, like the tours of the one where we would hire a guide, it's only about $400 per person for like 4 days. Like total, like it's $100 for me and it covers the 4 days. Housing, food, transportation, all of it. So they're pretty inexpensive. The hiking in Ecuador doesn't cost anything because we don't need a guide for that one. But those are the 3. That's what I want to do. That's my big goal for 2026. And I just want to let you know that I've been able to get to this point at 45 years old because I was so on top of my budget for so many years. I was able to save up for my kids' college. And so now that I have kids in college, it's okay. It's not stressful. Number 2, we sacrificed a ton in order to pay off our house. And then we didn't move. Like, we're staying in our house because our living expenses are so low, but that took years and years and years. So because I've already taken care of these other big financial milestones, I can focus on a cool trip. Probably still on a budget, but still very cool. At the end of the day, I'm choosing the life I want over a household full of regretful purchases instead, because financial freedom is the real luxury. Are you gonna cut out any of these 26 items in 2026? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. But wait, there's more. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an example of intentional spending. So I'm gonna go back just a hair into the couple days leading up to Christmas. My family was gonna stick around. My daughter was visiting some friends. My son had to work. And we were like, it'll be chill. We'll just hang out, no big deal. And then it was like really rainy and gross. Just for funsies, I checked the weather in Moab, Utah. It is one of my favorite places on the planet. It was supposed to be 65 and sunny. If you don't know, I live in the frozen tundra of the north. It's freaking cold all of the time. All of the Airbnbs were like half off for 4 days leading up to Christmas. And I'm like, okay, what if we went down for a couple of days, took the bikes, did some hiking? Oh my gosh, we totally did it. We invited my mom mom to come, and we went to Moab for 3 nights, half price. The Airbnbs were cheaper than the hotels. It was wild. And we biked some more, and we hiked. You guys, we got permits to do the Fiery Furnace hike in Arches National Park. It's been on my bucket list for like 2 years. I can never get permits. Oh, so worth it. Dave, what are you doing?
Trying to clean up these chains after that drive.
How come you're doing my chain instead of me doing my chain?
Because that's part of the agreement, is it not?
I come if you
Because this is
lube the chain?
This is a man's job.
Oh my gosh, I did it!
You did great.
All right, we are hiking the Snotch, the hardest section of the whole enchilada, because we saw a guy ride this up. Look at that. I don't even think I can make this turn.
He definitely swept it.
Yes, yeah, he swept it, so there was no dirt.
Oh my god. Looking at it on going up is insane.
You know what's wild is some people do indeed ride this down.
No,
This is insane.
I refuse to believe this. What?
Look how slick that is. I'm gonna slide down on my butt.
Look at this from death.
Oh no. Help! I'm stuck. Oh my gosh. That's gnarly, guys.